than the real
It
story.
was not from playing hockey in Michigan.
It's like over a few beers.
I've been waiting to say that for years.
Over a few beers at the dock, he was like, he started saying about, he does this little trick with the mouth, and he goes, "Well, how'd you lose those?" And he goes, "Oh, playing hockey." And I find out later, it's like, it was a little stretch of the truth. He was thinking about hockey, I think.
Yeah.
But I think he looked at an anvil case and kind of caught it funny, or I'm not sure exactly.
Right. Well, he told me it was like a
Something
chain
swung
motor
into him,
swung
yeah.
into him and hit him in
it
the
was
teeth.
that.
Well, that would be more dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah, like his
Interesting.
front teeth.
Yeah.
Chain motor, that actually, I could see that one.
And
I can see that
actually
one.
sounds pretty
You
risky.
never know.
Yeah,
Maybe he just fell down.
Okay, on that
never know,
note,
yeah.
you guys know the movie Big Fish?
Yeah.
Saw that movie while we were dating.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Randall, this is a tribute to you, this movie. And he says, well, do you want to hear about how I went to 7-Eleven and got a gallon of milk, or do you want to hear about the adventures along the way? And it's like, I honestly, I mean, there's a truth. He did get milk, but we're going to hear about some stuff along the way. So it was like, I think I'd rather hear the story,
It just made everything interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
He was a good storyteller.
Yes,
he was a
he
good
was.
entertainer, and
Yeah,
that's why I immediately liked Randall. I mean, the first time I met him, we were doing a show. We were over in Detroit, his old stomping grounds and stuff. So he took me a tour of some places we probably shouldn't have gone. And I'd known him for a night, and I'd already lent him $50. I just met him, and it was the start of a beautiful friendship. Then I don't know. I just loved Randall. I loved his heart. I just loved his spirit, and he had energy like I can't believe. I mean, I couldn't keep up with the guy.
He had a way of convincing you of things that was.
That weren't always a good thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he calls me from the hospital. He's on a liquid diet. Well, I didn't know that, but he asked me to bring him some pizza.
That's on my phone. He's like, so I'm here. I'm just going to order some pizza.
Yeah.
Right.
So and he says, and on the way, would you mind stopping off at Kelly and picking me up some things that she's got for me? So I go there, and I just happen to mention you. Yeah, he asked me to get some pizza along the way. She's like, absolutely not! What are you talking about? No, he's on a liquid diet.
On a sodium issue diet.
Yeah, and so I'm like, okay, how am I going to handle this, Because he has, really made me commit to for sure getting this pizza.
What you should have done is put it in a blender and then gave it to him.
You know what? Actually,
That would've been
but the thing is, it still would have been. It's not the liquid part of it. It was that it had spices and salt and all kinds of oil. You know.
But that would have got him anyway.
Oh my God! So I show up there. Of course, Sam's Pizza. He's like, "Where's my pizza?" I said, "Listen, I brought you your robe. I brought you your smokes. I stopped off at Kelly's," and she says, "Absolutely not." He goes, "That bitch."
I brought you a robe. I brought you a
Wow.
I said, "Randall, come on.
I mean,
you can't be
seriously,
doing this.
There's a
Come
book
on, you
in there.
can't."
I know. He brought you
It's
some.
a children's
You're
book.
so
We'll have to make it not
So
rated,
he gets
you know,
his
R,
robe
but,
on,
yeah.
okay, and he sits in his wheelchair and he starts wheeling out the door. He says he's going to go out to the curb and catch a cab and go over and get pizza. I said, Brad, you can't do that. That's ridiculous. You're
That sounds exactly
you're
like
on an IV. He's got like a tower next to him, And I go, you can't do that. He goes, well, I really want a pizza and you didn't bring it for me. And I said, listen.